What is going on, YouTube? So check it out, we're on the lot and everybody got their stimulus checks. As you can see, my lot is empty, guys. So I got no car over there, none there. That whole row over there is empty. So I am sold out, guys. So this week I bought 3 cars from the auction. I called the local transporter and he just dropped them off about half an hour ago. This is where he put them all. So I'm assuming they all run and drive, but I have not looked at these things, not one bit. We got this 98 Honda Civic. Looks like it's an EX model. Seems to be in pretty decent condition. Needs a good wash and buff. But I think he did drive them all off the trailer. So I'm gonna hope all these things are just a quick, easy fix. So that way we can stock up some inventory on our car lot, guys. I mean, I am fresh out of cars. As you can see, there's only 4 of them. I got the van, the wagon, the Jeep, and the Colorado left. But other than that, everything else sold. So looks like maybe this hood's been repainted at some point in time. Looks pretty straight though. So yeah, let's go ahead and hop in this one. Let me go grab the keys for it and we're gonna hop in it and see if it starts. Actually, you know what, let's do a walk around of everything else here. So we also got this, I want to say this is a 2004 Volkswagen Jetta wagon. Looks to be in decent condition as well. So oh, this one actually looks like it has a charged battery. So it's got 108,000 miles on it. Looks like they had a big dog in here, guys. This is disgusting. Check this out. Holy smokes. That's why I hate dogs in cars. Holy crap, hairs are flying out and they're getting into my mouth. Look at this. This is going to be a great job for my Mancella 509. But check this thing out. It does have a big hole here on the bumper. So I will have to get that repaired or replaced. Maybe just see if I can source a bumper. Doesn't look like a trunk's opening. And the back bumper does look like it's not aligned. So there's that one, guys. And then we got this, I think it's a 2005 Honda Civic over here. LX Special Edition, it says. Pretty decent condition. What is this? We got a stick shift, guys. Woo-wee, stick shift car. Everything else seems to be pretty good condition. Seats are not ripped up. This one doesn't look too dirty, but it definitely does need a detail as well. Check it out. And yeah, so the reason I just bought these 3, they're quick little flips. I'm obviously empty, so we want to get some car on the lot. Some cars on the lot, you know, get them ready to sell. So if I don't have no inventory, I'm not making money, and I need to make money, guys. So let's go ahead and start with this Civic here. We're gonna go ahead and get the jump box, put the key in it, and see if it starts. Okay, so obviously before I start any of these things, I'm just gonna go ahead and, you know, check everything. Looks like it's a little bit low on coolant, but it does have some in there, so coolant's not a big deal. But the main one is check, you know, if your cars have oil in them. So looks like we got oil in the dipstick, so not low or anything. You can tell right off the back this thing is leaking a ton of oil right here. Looks like it might be just coming out of this distributor O-ring and dripping down on top of the transmission. And also our VTEC solenoid on the back here is leaking oil. But look at that, looks like we got some new shocks, new battery mount, another new shock, and everything else seems to be in pretty decent condition. So let me put a jump box on this thing and let's see if she's gonna fire up. So check this out. This thing's got a push button start, stop and start. And it seems like we got no power, so I gotta figure out what's going on with this thing. Maybe it's got an alarm. Oh, there we go. Hey, there it is. So check it out, I had this little sticker here. See that? And it says key fob here. So this thing's got a little key fob. I think you click it. It beeped right now at me, but now I got power. So let's go ahead and start this thing and see what it does. Hey, there we go. Man, she fires right up. That's a cool little thing. I've never seen that before. So apparently push button start with the key fob. So that's a new one for me. But hey, it fired right up. It actually sounds really good. So let's go ahead and move this one out of the way. We'll see if we can start the next one. So if you guys haven't realized, I'm trying to do these things pretty quick. I want to see if I can get these 3 cars fixed in 2 days. So today's Thursday. I'm gonna see if I can at least get one fixed today, get it shipped out to detail, have the other two fixed by tomorrow afternoon, and get them out detail by the weekend so I can have more cars by Monday. So the reason I'm in a hurry is, like I said, last week I sold, I think, 8 cars, guys, and I need to restock the lot. So this will be a good 3 quick cars to flip. Everybody's still getting their stimulus check, everybody's getting their tax money, and right now is the time for us to sell as a car lot. So let's keep on going. I'm gonna go to the next one. I'm gonna move this one over, go to the next one, see if it starts. Okay, so we got the car keys to Civic number 2. Let's go ahead and jump in this thing and give it a whirl too. So looks like this one's a stick shift car, so gotta step on my clutch here. There we go. And oh wow, she's got power. Holy smokes, guys, it fired right up too. Oh man, I am loving this. Hopefully we're gonna go 3 for 3. So let's go ahead and jump into that Volkswagen Passat or Jetta wagon, whatever it is. Oh man, look, we scored already on this thing. Heck yeah, it's gotta be at least a good $2-3 right there. Hey, free money is better than no money. I'll take change and everything. Okay, let's try out this Jetta wagon here. Will we be 3 for 3 on this thing? Let's check it out. So let's hop in here. Oh, she's got power too, guys. Heck yeah. Let's try and crank this thing on. Woo, she fires right up too, guys. Holy smokes, I think we're 3 for 3 today. Man, this one sounds good too. Has a little bit of an exhaust leak, but check it out, no check engine lights. I got a low water light right now, but yeah, nothing else. Okay, so we got all 3 cars running. I moved them over here to this side of the lot, so looks a lot better. I actually already, you know, I know they're not clean or anything, but it makes the lot look like there's more cars on here, so more people come if they see more cars. But I know this Jetta fires right up and this Civic fires right up. This one needs a jump start at the moment, so I don't know if the battery's bad, but let's go ahead and start driving this one and see if we have any problems. Man, there's nothing I love more than freebies. Check it out. Free window washer fluid. This Jetta over here has the window light on, so the washer fluid light on, you can see it, it's right there, little orange light. So let's go ahead and top this one off over here, and maybe we can fix our light over here for free. So let's go ahead and open this one up. Looks like she's right there. Yeah, and she is empty, so just go ahead and fill this thing up. Freebie, guys. An easy $5 I did not have to spend. Freebie, guys. Woohoo! Oh. Woohoo! Light is gone. No more washer fluid light. So whenever I can get freebies, I'll take them. So let's go ahead and keep on going. Like I said, I'm gonna test drive that black Civic. Let's go take it for a spin. Okay, so we just got back from our test drive. The thing drives absolutely perfect. So our only concern is inside this valve cover here. We do have some oil getting inside of these spark plug tubes, so it's not too bad, but I'm just going to go ahead and replace this valve cover gasket anyways. And also, obviously, we have this major leak right here. This thing is pouring oil out of this distributor O-ring, so I'm just going to go ahead and take that off, silicone it. And then we also have this VTEC solenoid that's leaking quite a bit of oil. So I'm just going to go ahead and knock all those things out, guys, and then put you guys on a quick time lapse. Just watch me zip it off, zip it back on. These jobs are pretty simple, shouldn't take me longer than 20-30 minutes, and then this one should be ready to send off to detail. So I might just lift it up too as well and just check the brakes, you know, check all the suspension, make sure, you know, nothing hazardous is going on, and if we need to replace anything, we'll go ahead and update you on that too. So just wanted to show you guys this. Obviously somebody put put this thing on here wrong. You can see the gasket's ripping apart here. I don't know if you can quite see it, but it's pretty tore right there. And this one's been folded over and ripped as well, and this one here too. So the only one that was good was this one. So good thing we're gonna go ahead and do that gasket. So I'm gonna go ahead and take all this part, replace it, and then pop this distributor off and that VTEC solenoid, replace those and put it all back together. Well guys, that ended kind of shortly and quickly. I don't know if you can tell, but it is definitely raining. It's pouring pretty good, so I just not having a shop. This is where I work, if most of you guys don't know. I had to wrap it up, but you know what, the rain's not going to stop me. We still got 2 more cars to go test drive, so I'm going to go ahead and probably jump in the Jetta, and we'll see if that thing runs and drives good. So let's hop in that one, guys, and take that one for a test drive, see if we can get another car test drove, and you know, see what we need for it, and hopefully this rain will be done raining by the time we get back. So let me get the plate, put it on that one, and let's take it for a test drive. Okay, so we're in car number 2. We got the Volkswagen Jetta wagon. This thing is filthy. Like I said, it has a bunch of dog hair, a bunch of garbage everywhere, but no check engine light, no ABS light, nothing on, anything. And the thing runs smooth. It's right at normal temperature. It's already up to temp. Looks like the wipers are working because it's raining outside. And man, it seems like everything's working on it. The thing doesn't make no clunks, no noises or anything. So I think we're gonna score on car number 2. I'm gonna give this thing a quick freeway run. Looks like the rain's calming down a little bit, so we can continue working on our Civic. But yeah, hopefully this one's a score as well. I'll just have to lift this one up, check the brakes, you know, check suspension, make sure there's nothing dangerous, and this thing should be off to detail as well. Okay, so we just got back from a test drive with Civic number 1 here. Let's go ahead and check if our oil leaks are gone. And yeah, it looks pretty dry down there, so must have done a pretty good job. Looks like we got no more oil leaks out of the distributor. There's no more fresh oil coming down the front of the block. I mean, there's still all that old oil residue that's on there, but we're gonna have to take that thing to the power wash and get all that washed off. So I think that was all of our problem. It was just the valve cover, the VTEC solenoid, and that distributor O-ring. So we got all that fixed, and this thing is running and driving great. So we're gonna hop onto Civic number 2. So let's go ahead and take this one for a test drive and see what we get with this one. Okay, so it's been a couple days. I think we started on Friday and it is now Tuesday. So check it out, we got the Civic and the Jetta done. So I went ahead and tossed this thing to my man Sele 509. This one had absolutely nothing wrong with it. Fired right up, no dead battery, just turned right on, and it was just really dirty. But my man Sele 509 came through on this one. I don't know if you remember, this thing was full packed with dog hair. So he did an awesome job, guys, and this thing looks great. So the only thing I'm kind of worried about is this hole here. It might be a tough sell because it has this hole. I'm still debating on whether I want to take it to the body shop, but that's the absolute only thing that's wrong with the car. Other than that, it runs and drives great, it looks great. So hopefully it should be a quick sale. If it sits for more than a week or 2, I'll probably just send that that bumper out to get painted. So car number 2, if you guys remember, we did the valve cover gasket, the distributor O-ring gasket, and the VTEC solenoid on this thing. So, and this thing is super clean as well. I do have to replace this e-brake handle. I'm gonna go get one from the wrecking yard. Looks like a dog or something chewed on it. And I have a cigarette lighter already right there in my office. So yeah, this one also came out super clean. Just a couple gaskets and it was ready to go as well. Sent it out to my man Sele 509, so he got both these cars done over the weekend. So our goal was to get the 3 cars done in 3 days. We started on Friday, so Friday counts as one day, Monday counts as another day, and today is our last day to get these cars done if we wanted to have 3 cars done in 3 days. But unfortunately, you guys can see we have this one up on the lift. So this one was the one I ended up spending the most money on, and it has a bad wheel bearing. And that's not the main reason we have it up on the lift. The main reason is I am gonna have to drop the transmission on this thing. So I already got most of it unbolted, but as you can see, it is leaking oil pretty savagely. I mean, I barely drove this thing from one side of the shop to the other, and it is just pouring oil out when you start it. So it has a steady stream while it's running. So the rear main seal is bad on this thing. I replaced the oil pan gasket yesterday, so I wasted that day. It was leaking anyway, so it needed to be replaced, but it still kept on pouring out as soon as I turned on the car. So I'm just gonna go ahead and drop this transmission. We're gonna put that seal in there, hope for the best, and we'll keep on going. So if we can get this one done by today, that means we'll have 3 cars done in maybe 4 days, because it's gonna take my man a day to detail these things. But that's still pretty good for a one-man crew, right? So let's go ahead and get this thing done, and we'll keep on going. Okay, so check it out. Transmission is just covered in oil. So you know what the crappy part about this whole story is that somebody just went ahead and put a brand new clutch in this thing. So this is a new aftermarket Exetti clutch. You see it there, and I mean, you can tell it was pretty new, but it's been getting a little bit of oil on it, so you can see kind of right there has a little bit of residue. But I mean, it's still going to be good for what I'm going to use it for. I'm just going to put it back together, clean it off real good. But the whole problem was this rear main seal here. So obviously you can see it's just pouring out of the bottom there. So, and you can see the trail just leads straight down. So as soon as I would fire this thing up, guys, it would just start pouring oil out of that rear main seal. And I mean, like, just pouring. So, you know, sometimes when your mechanic tells you, hey, you know, while we're at it doing a clutch, you know, tell them throw in this $20 gasket or $30 gasket. You know, you might save $20-$30, but this could have all been prevented while that guy did that clutch, and we wouldn't have had to do this again. So let's get this done. I'm gonna knock this thing in here, and hopefully we can put it all back together and she'll be good to go, guys. So we got her all back together. Seems like she's running good. I'm gonna go ahead and take her for a test drive. That rear main seal was just totally gone, and she was leaking a ton of oil out of that thing, so we went ahead and repaired it. But it seems like hopefully we're gonna fix that. Oh, and I also went to the wrecking yard and pulled a knuckle. So there's my old knuckle here, because this wheel bearing was also bad. It was making a loud whistling noise. You can hear it. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but definitely a bad wheel bearing. So we went ahead and replaced this side. So hopefully she runs a lot smoother. So let's go ahead and take it for a test drive. And that's, you know, the end of the day. We're gonna have the 3 cars hopefully on the lot by tomorrow, if my man Sele 509 can get that one done and detailed. So, you know, 3 cars in 4 days, that's not too bad for, like I said, for a one-man show. So this was just kind of a quick little video on showing you guys how I generally run every day. You know, if I'm not doing a major repair, I'm just doing these little ones, and they're just kind of in and out, and see if we can get them done as quick as we can. Obviously, the faster we do them, the more money we're gonna make. So remember, stay up, hustle hard.